one. Bow, 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 bow. Welcome back to another round of Glass Man Standing. On the torch right now, we got Indo Glass, who's been running through the competition tonight. He's been killing the game, as per usual. That's what Champ does. But tonight,
I was listening the whole time. You guys really kept it going. Conversation the whole time. Good job,
Sonic,
Kiki.
and he's going to be going against HFGlass. Hayden, how you guys feeling tonight? Feeling pretty good? You guys look pretty confident. I don't know, man. You got some tough competition. But guess what? On the mic right now, we got myself, as per usual, Joe. To my left, I got Mr. 7, Austin. Yo. And we have a very special guest today here on the stream. We have Michael from Haze Connect representing the owner, one of the greatest voices within the company or within the industry right now, the hemp industry, trying to make a difference, doing his thing, one of the smartest entrepreneurs I've had the opportunity to talk to. Michael, how you feeling?
Thanks, guys. I'm feeling good. Excited to be here for this competition.
We're excited to have you, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah,
it's been a long time. If
is.
you guys didn't know, he comes through to all of our glass blowing competitions, which we're going to have upcoming. Giving out free samples, feeding the people, making
Dabs
sure
and flowers.
Yes. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of sea creature?
Octopus.
Octopus? Like the Kraken or just octopus?
Like the octopus in the documentary. Y'all
No.
seen that one?
Yes. Dope.
Yeah.
What about you, Endo? What comes to mind when you hear sea creature?
Baller fish, but you told me to fuck off with that idea.
Of course we did.
You know, you got to do something different. You got to impress the judges. Can't keep going
we're
back
going to do something different.
Using pocket opals this time, Endo, or?
Maybe.
Wow.
What about you, Hayden? What comes to mind?
Initially I thought octopus, but I think we've seen like a couple of octopus. I think I'm gonna go with a jelly.
Oh yeah.
Letting the game plan out early.
We'll see.
Gotta let them know.
It is what it is.
So, Michael, can you tell us a little bit about how you met Billy? You were telling us a little bit before the round had started, but give us some insight on that relationship, if you will.
Yeah, so me and Billy go way back. 2009, I opened up a smoke shop in South Austin called the 420 Spot. If any of y'all recommend that or remember that. We did glass blowing in-house and supported the community. And Billy came up to my shop when he first started blowing glass. And I was buying his glass back then.
Really? Like what year was this?
It was probably 2010.
2010?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so we go way back, and I supported him for a few years, doing what I can. And then I started the Haze Connect a couple years back and reached out to him. Saw he had 3 locations here in town. Thought that was awesome.
Hell yeah.
And he actually was one of the first shops that bought my hemp products.
Yes.
So a really cool synergistic relationship.
Yeah, and now you're like all over the country, man.
We're trying
You mentioned
hard.
it earlier before that you guys got product in New Jersey and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Pushing
we're
it to the
probably in
East
about
Coast.
8 states.
Yeah, man. Super impressive to see how you've been able to grow. What do you feel like is the biggest obstacle you've had to face as an entrepreneur? Especially in an industry that's kind of been under a lot of scrutiny lately.
So volatile.
Well, there's a lot of competition in the hemp industry, but there's a lot of people cutting corners. And we try not to cut corners and just put off really high quality products.
Man, and that's my favorite thing about y'all. Like whenever I'm working the shop, I always recommend y'all because of the purity, how y'all don't cut corners, how you could see the process if you wanted. It's super clean, super nice, only the best stuff. That's why we're smoking it right now. Got that Haze Connect hatch hole.
Best infused pre-roll in Texas.
Yes. So good.
What do you feel like is the biggest accomplishment you've achieved within the industry?
I think the amount of growth we've done so quickly, just the reach we've put out into the industry, and the recognition that people can see, and other growers wanting to work with us, and shops like yourself carrying and pushing our brand, and I appreciate that for sure. So it's really
we were
the
talking
growth.
to Liv and Patrick about it a bit earlier. They said that they had been working with you for about 6 years now. You, obviously being heavily involved in the industry, have seen kind of the evolution of like the law, I guess, in terms of hemp here in Texas, with the farmers bill and everything like that. Being one of the voices that carries more weight, I guess, do you feel like you have had the opportunity to, I guess, go out and kind of give your insight on everything that's going on concerning THCA and the banning and Senate Bill 3?
Well, we're hoping Senate Bill 3 does not pass, and we're just operating business as usual right now. Can't slow down, can't be scared to take risks. And there's people that are, but yeah, I don't think this is going to pass. This is a strong community here in Texas. We're talking about a lot of money, and they just can't take it all away from us.
Yeah. Have you had the opportunity to speak or reach out with any of the representatives here?
Yeah, we're involved with the Texas Hip Business Council, and we've done a little bit of donating. We've gotten involved. I've been up to the Capitol a few times, called our rep. My whole team of 10, they've all called the reps. I think most of them actually did it today as well. So yeah, we're very active. All the reps that we're talking to.
13 minutes.
All the reps we're talking to are against SB3. And my crew of 10 or 11, we've all spoken to about 4 different reps, and
awesome.
They're all against it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think it's very slim that it passes the House. And if they do, just economically, so stupid for Texas. Like, so stupid. Like, I know Austin's bringing in a lot of big companies, like Twitter just moved or X just moved their HQ to here, and Elon's moving with the Tesla factory, and just like so many people are kind of migrating into Texas. They would be stupid to ban something like this, something that's making so much money and bringing good things, man. Like, I think if anything, I might be biased as a stoner, but alcohol is far worse and needs to be way more regulated than I think weed. Just so much. So yeah, I have super high hopes that it's gonna pass. Even if it doesn't, we got till next January, and fucking Dan Patrick can go suck one.
Yeah, the thing is, and I hope they know, these consumers in Texas didn't just start consuming in 2019. We've been smoking for a long time.
Yeah.
This $8 billion a year didn't just come from anywhere.
Yep.
It's been hidden under mattresses, and now it's in banks, you know.
Yeah.
And it's also not going anywhere. We're not going to stop consuming if they ban it. They think it's unregulated now. Just wait until the black market gets a hold of it.
Oh yeah, man. Like that's a huge point in it. That is, it'll just go back to the black market once it's if they do ban it, you know. And it's like if their real reason for banning it is like, oh, they want to protect
11
the kids.
minutes left. 11.
And
if they wanted to protect the kids, they would have put an age limit on it.
yes, they would have legalized it. They would have made it so like it's like
saying that. Like, I'm not even saying that.
Nevada, where you gotta like scan your ID twice before you can even buy weed.
Right.
Really, why do you keep wanting to do all these competitions that you're gonna
Yeah.
have a barbecue competition?
Very passionate about it over here. If you can't tell.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I can't wait till June 2nd so we can put all this behind us.
Is that the official date?
That's when legislation ends.
Oh man.
Unless old Danny Boy pulls a fast one and tries to do a special session, but
Oh,
he doesn't have the
You never
power.
know with that guy.
He doesn't have the power.
Michael, you had mentioned earlier that you had met Billy working at the 420 spot, correct?
Yep.
Was that your first journey into entrepreneurship within the hemp industry or just in general?
Yeah, that was my first adventure in this industry. I mean, I've been a consumer for over 20 years and been very passionate about the plant. But yeah, opened up the smoke shop, was big into glass, tried to support the glass community. We had that for several years. And then in 2014, when Colorado went rec, I was trying to figure out what I was doing here in Texas and decided to go out west for a little bit.
Cool.
What would you say is the most important thing you've learned as an entrepreneur, starting off there and then growing this industry to where you are now?
Try not to worry so much, lots of responsibilities, lots of things to do, but it can send you to the ground real fast. So just keep that head up, stay motivated and focused, and set your goals, and you'll obtain goals. You can't attain a goal if you don't set it.
Exactly, yeah.
100%. What's going on, Billy?
What's up,
Thanks
Bill?
for joining us, man.
Man, figure come sit down. Old friend on the mic.
Yeah, he was just telling us how he bought your pipes, and now you're buying his product.
Hell yeah.
What'd you
Full
think
circle.
about that?
Full circle.
Were you, was Michael one of your, main buyers back then?
I think so. It wasn't the biggest shop, but very local centric. Wouldn't buy anything else. Yeah, so yeah.
That's dope.
Michael, you've been involved in the game for a hot minute now. You said that you had started collecting pieces. Would you say that your glass collection started to grow once you got involved in the industry, or had you already kind of started that beforehand?
Yeah, I was into glass the whole time, but it definitely started to beef up whenever I had the shop, had access to a lot of good glass.
Yeah.
Wish I would have kept more pieces.
8
but
minutes left. 8 minutes left.
Who would
Got
you
a
say?
decent collection.
Who would you say are some of your favorite glass blowers?
Eugene, Darby,
Billy, you want to weigh on any of these names, man?
Billy.
So I think Eugene, Darby, Calm, and then who am I missing? Dosa. Where I'm looking at these Dosa pieces tonight. We're looking at this Mr. Voorhees over there. Love that shit. So there's probably too many great artists. I've really been thinking about the Texas artists recently, just about the depth of talent we have here. Saul, Lacey, Earl Jr., just sick talent.
Would you guys say that Texas has the best glass blowers?
No.
Who has the best?
Arizona.
Colorado. Oregon initiated, Colorado now.
Yeah, I might agree.
You know any big names up in Colorado that kind of stick out to mind?
Eugene, Calm, Nady. Fuck.
Yeah,
That's
whole
where
crew
Bear
in
Mountain's
Evergreen.
at.
Maybe eventually we'll have people flying out for the show and they can sit down and get on the torch and showcase some of those abilities on stream for everybody to see.
Oh yeah, and we might get a big crowd for Champs.
Oh, I think we will.
I'm excited for Champs. Billy, you have any info on that? I heard we might be doing a little something.
Big party with the Hayes Connect.
Rumors says Champs Glass Games at Glassmith Studios. But that's just rumor.
6 minutes left. That's a
cool
pretty big
rumor.
rumor, dog.
Yeah, some rumors bigger than other rumors.
And Michael, you said Hayes Connect party? We're going to turn into...
Oh, yeah.
Billy,
We're throwing
with
parties.
AWS. We're throwing a party for sure.
What's Hayes Connect doing for 420?
Anything
I'll be
big?
set up at Half Step.
What's this?
It's a bar on Rainy Street.
And they're having a big 420 event, reggae bands and shit?
I don't know what the bands are, but they're doing an event, and Tejas Tonic is going to be there, and we're going to be there, and we'll be not premiering Bong Pong, because I think I'm premiering it at your next event, Billy.
Yes.
We'll be playing Bong Pong, and I'm really excited about that.
Hell yeah. Now the bong pong is a great idea.
Yeah, could you explain that? Like, is it just beer pong but with bongs?
So it's like beer pong, and instead of solo cups, you have bongs. They got a little cup at the top. The rest of the game is very similar. 2 teams throw a ball, bounce it into the cup, and
Hit
the
it.
opponent has to rip the bong.
Yes.
I
They
wouldn't
just
want that.
little snaps, or like we killing people, just full bowls every single
No.
one.
I
Yeah.
think little snaps.
Full bowls, one
At least
hit,
to
man.
start, right? Maybe throw a little Moroccan hash on top.
Yeah. You don't want to kill anybody.
It's all for fun here.
No, for real.
We step it up. We put puff codes.
Yeah,
all in
it's not
it.
like frat boy days.
Nah,
you know,
die doing what you
Yeah,
love.
keep
man.
it classy.
Die doing what you love.
4 minutes.
No, I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna play. If anyone out there wants to come play me, in some bong pong.
Steve,
Come
what are you
out,
making? That's a
412.
dolphin?
That's
What
a
the
seahorse.
Bro, what the?
Really? Really?
Definitely a
You
seahorse.
thought that was a dolphin?
Oh, Billy.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I was just playing around, man. That's a nice
Yeah,
seahorse.
yeah.
You got some real shit going on right now.
I
You
can't
got
see
3
Hayden's
minutes
piece.
and 45 seconds left, guys.
Awesome. What's Hayden working on, man?
Hayden said he was making a jellyfish. He's starting to put on the little tentacles now. Pretty excited.
Oh. These guys trying to come down to the end.
3.5.
I think the bong pong is an idea that we could like have a bong pong takeover, right? So the Hayes Connect Bong Pong Championship at the Glassmith Studio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta keep up with the champions every month, and then August or September have the final showdown, T-shirts.
You're gonna have a chance to run this at the comedy show.
I don't know, maybe.
That shit's a good idea, especially if it's streamed. I'm looking at this thing right now that Frosty's Fresh is doing. It's he's running a marble race, and
Yeah,
it's
a marble race.
It's like
We're
a
gonna
marble
collab soon.
race that has 10 marbles that goes down this thing, and the winners win any number of rigs. So the first place winner wins like a $2,000 rig. The last place winner is like a $300 rig.
It's really
Frosty's
cool.
Fresh.
Time.
Let me get the name.
2
for
minutes
sure for
and
you.
23 seconds.
Yeah, Boro Marble League, which runs 8 stock marbles, like machine-made marbles, and it runs them down this big racetrack, and the winners win all sorts of cool shit. But that's
2
basically like,
minutes left,
like
2 minutes
basically
left.
It's the same thing. You know what I mean? Like you could have people betting on the winners, on the teams for Hayes Connect prizes. Rather, like they're doing it as basically a way to raffle glass. So you, instead of raffling glass just a raffle, why not race the fucking marbles? And this is not the same. This is a little bit more skill based, but betting on the blue team on a live stream could be fun.
Yeah, I'm hoping this gets pretty big.
Oh, it
we do
is.
it every month. A year spot, maybe a couple
A minute 30?
pop-ups around town this summer. We'll see what happens.
Yep, Ong Pong. Good idea.
Hoping for teams to form naturally and the competition to get pretty tough.
The
Yes.
Glassmith wants a team for
Yes,
sure.
Glassmith
Oh, you guys
is
are
going to
gonna
have a
want
team.
Coming
Bong
down to it.
pongers. Yes, sir.
Coming up on 1 minute.
Indo really putting in work on this seahorse. I've been
Man, it's a
mesmerized
nice
over it.
ass seahorse.
That's a really good seahorse.
Time, please.
45 seconds.
Thank you.
Hayden,
I'll be back when there's
doing
30.
some flame work on the tentacles.
$30.
Fucking fine.
Into the kiln.
Into the
kiln for Indo. 20
kill.
seconds left.
Great job, Indo.
You need anything, brother?
15.
10,
9.
9, 8,
7.
7,
6,
5,
Get on.
4,
3,
2,
2, 1.
Out the door, out the flame, out the flame. Thoughts to the camera a little bit.
Oh yeah. Get the like that.
Put it right where what? Ooh, put it down on the back on the ground. Nah. Other way. You're too close. Oh, yeah. And then put it sideways so we can see the depth. Yeah, it's really nice, man. And floating them dots like that. Yep.
Well, I like taking the side.
All right, you guys ready to put your votes in? Votes ready? Votes ready?
That's nice and easy.
Unzoom it, Austin. There you go.
I'm ready.
All right.
2, 1.
Oh, Spliffy Steve!
Does it again,
Indo
man.
Glass.
Does it
the
again.
Motherfucking man.
Speaking of, Billy was saying I can bugger off if I want to not defend the title. I think if I do 3 in a row, I feel good about letting somebody else play.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, real quick, I need a crowd.